Dacia took the covers off the all-new electric Spring a couple of weeks ago, and now we've had confirmation of UK specification and pricing. And it's going to shock you. Get it? Shock? Electric? No? I'll grab my coat. Yes, the all-electric car from Dacia has now been confirmed to launch in the UK later this year. And I was very fortunate to see the car at its public debut at the Geneva Motor Show, and you can check out my video of that up here. Now at the time I made reference to 3 trim levels: Essential, Expression and Extreme, keeping in line with the rest of the Dacia range. However, Dacia have confirmed that the Essential trim level will not be coming to the UK. Our lineup will start with the Expression model with either a 45 horsepower or 65 horsepower electric motor. And then you'll have the top trim Extreme model available exclusively with the 65. All models will come with a 28.2 kilowatt hour battery, which will give a mixed WLTP range of about 137 miles or 187 urban miles. Charging from a 7 kilowatt wall box will take about 5 hours to charge from 0 to 100%, and about 13.5 hours if charging for a 10 amp 3-pin plug. If, however, you go for the 65 horsepower variant, you get the benefit of DC charging, and that will allow you to charge from 0 to about 80% in just under an hour. All models will be supplied with a Type 3 plug, which will be suitable for most wall boxes and public chargers. However, a Type 2 cable with a 3-pin plug will also be available as an accessory. Now, DC charging aside, whether you go for the 45 or 65 horsepower variant, the Expression specification fundamentally remains the same. That means you get as standard manual air conditioning, rear parking sensors, 7-inch digital driver's display, automatic headlights, media control with smartphone, which is a holder on the dashboard with an accompanying app which turns your phone into the infotainment system, cruise control, USB-C charging ports, and 14-inch steel wheels. If you go for the 65 horsepower variant though, you get the same wheels as 15s. Move up to the Extreme model and we start to add the 10.1 inch media nav system, electric rear windows and door mirror adjustments, a bi-directional charger to allow you to plug in certain electrical appliances directly into the charge socket, copper exterior and interior styling, front and rear sensors with rear camera, 15-inch black and copper steel wheels. All models will also feature a whole host of safety equipment, which includes automatic emergency braking system, which monitors for cars, cyclists and pedestrians, lane keeping assist, lane departure warning, driver drowsiness alert warning, and traffic sign recognition. For the full comprehensive list, however, I will put a link to the brochure in the description below. Colour choices consist of polar white as standard, as well as the option of 5 metallics. They are brick red, safari beige, lightning grey, khaki, and stonewash blue. There will also be a choice of accessories, including a storage container for the front of the car that would also be suitable to store your cables, and the U-clip system that allows you to mount things such as hooks, lights and cup holders in a multitude of places around the cabin. But of course you all want to know, how much does this thing cost? Well, I'm pleased to announce that the Dacia Spring in the UK will start from $14,995 for the Expression 45 model, $15,995 for the Expression 65 model, and $16,995 for the Extreme 65 model, putting it bang in line with its petrol-powered equivalents. And that's despite offering more performance, more space, and if you're charging at home, the fuel cost equivalent of 100 miles per gallon, which is almost double that of the equivalent rivals in their petrol automatic guises. And I bet you're wondering, how and when can you get hold of one? Well, pre-ordering has now opened, and I will pop a link in the description below allowing you to do just that. 8,500 people have already registered their interest in this car, so if you want to be one of the first, you need to place a £99 deposit and then select either SMC Aldershot or SMC Weybridge as your preferred dealer. Once you've done that, you can then choose your pre-order offer. There are 3 to choose from. You can have either £250 put towards accessories, £250 of credit put onto a mobilised charge pass, which gives you access to a multitude of public chargers, and at the going rate works out at about 2,500 miles of charge. Or you can have £250 put towards a mobilised home charger. Once your pre-order has been placed, it will then be passed to us, where we will then firm up the final order around June time. Up until then, the £99 deposit is fully refundable. We then expect the first orders, including our demonstrator vehicles, to land with us sometime around October-ish, but we will be trying really hard to get hold of a car before then so that we could do a full walkthrough guide. So if you want to see that, be sure to click subscribe and click the bell icon so you get notified when that video goes live. And of course, if you found this video really useful, I'd really appreciate if you hit that like button as well. You could also find us elsewhere online, including on Facebook and Instagram, where we have all the latest news and goings on, and that's at SMC Dacia. You could of course also find us on TikTok, LinkedIn and X, and that's at SMC Motor Group. And of course, you could check out our fancy new website, which is due to go live any day now. And there you can find all the latest news, the latest offers, and where to find us in Aldershot and Weybridge. And that's smcdacia.co.uk. So that pretty much covers everything. I hope you found this video useful. And why don't you tell us down below what model you've decided to go for? And of course, feel free to ask any questions in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm Max. This is SMC Motor Group, and I'll see you on the next one.